Just as there are nurses and doctors in the clinic who take care of treating the body, there are also people who are there to provide emotional support during treatment. All the medical examinations and treatments, which can already be stressful on their own. In addition, it is quite understandable that you can also reach your emotional limits during this exhausting period. That's why every pediatric oncology department has a psychosocial team. They are emotional support and advice. That includes anything related to your fears and worries, but they also help with practical matters, like what legal entitlements do we have? Where do we apply for that? And so on and so forth. This means you are not on your own here. There are psychologists and social workers on site who know their stuff and will support you with all these questions you may have, if you want them to. And because the psychosocial team can advise and support you in many different ways, there is a whole series of videos available here on the site where you can learn more about the individual services offered. You will also find videos specifically for children, for teenagers, and for adults. These contain plenty of tips to help you all better cope with the emotional and practical challenges of everyday life with cancer. Before we dive deeper into the topic, I'd like to introduce the psychosocial team to you in more detail. Who is actually behind it, and how does it all work? For example, how do you get in touch? First of all, the psychosocial team consists, depending on the clinic, of several different experts from the fields of psychology, social education, and pastoral care. But also specialized educators and therapists, for example those who offer art and music therapy or conduct sports therapy. They all have a lot of experience in providing support for children and adolescents with cancer and their families, and of course they work closely with the medical and nursing staff. This means that, as a rule, the psychosocial team finds out quite quickly when you are new to the ward. Then someone from the team will approach you to offer help. Often, a psychologist may already be present at the time of diagnosis, and then basically, the psychosocial staff are there for you throughout the entire course of the illness and after. That means from admission to the hospital, through treatment, to aftercare, and even beyond that if you wish. And very importantly, they always look at the needs of the whole family. Because especially when a child or young person is diagnosed with cancer, life is suddenly turned completely upside down for everyone. For the parents, for the siblings, and for everyone else who is part of the family. You then have the opportunity to discuss individually with the psychosocial team what kind of support, counseling, or guidance best suits your child, you as parents, or you as adolescents, and your specific family situation. This can look different depending on your needs. For example, in the form of counseling and assistance for you as parents on how to reorganize your daily life or which social benefits you can claim. Or support in dealing with stressful situations, or perhaps with questions about how to handle things with siblings. The staff of the psychosocial team will discuss in detail with you what kinds of support they can offer and also what more options you may have to seek further assistance outside the clinic. So the entire team will help you get through the period of illness, no matter which issues are most important for you as a family or teenager. If necessary, they will also help you to find a suitable psychotherapist or a specialist doctor. But of course, this is up to you. You can decide for yourself if and when you want to seek certain help, because everyone has their own needs and pace, importantly also within one family. Naturally, needs can also change over time. That's completely understandable. And if you're still wondering whether an offer from the psychosocial team is right for you or not, we recommend to just give it a try. Especially for you teenagers, worth to give it a go. The team will listen if you want to share what's on your mind, or they can help if you don't want to talk but would rather do something that isn't about your illness, but about you. Find something you enjoy doing. To get into a different routine. It will help you to switch off your mind for a while or think about something completely different. And if you realize the suggestions are not for you, you can always say no. But maybe you'd like to watch our videos on these different topics first. That might be a good first step to start sorting all your feelings and thoughts. You will get a feeling about what you really need right now, and this way you can figure out what kind of support you might want from your clinic's team. The doors of the team are always open for you.